Hey guys, this is Coach Bala here. Hope all of you are doing well and getting ready for season 8. So I wanted to give a short message introducing our new format for the season Runners High with Bala Lite edition, RHWB Lite. I'd sent an email about this, but for those of you who have not read it, or maybe the email has gone to the spam, I thought I'll send a video message as well. And especially for new runners, you should get used to these kind of messages, because this is how every weekend I would send some video message talking about running, coaching you all, etc., etc. So first, I wanted to talk about the why. Thank you for all the support that you all have shown for this season. As I said, it has been a record-breaking season for us, season 8, which is coming within 5 days. 500 seats got, should I say, taken by the runners. And not only that, in the next 15-20 days, we now have 100 plus people in the wait list. Our constraint here really is, the coaches that we have. For us to maintain the quality, we cannot have too many runners per coach, because there's a lot of time investment and commitment that a coach has to give to make sure that the runner understands the program and is able to go through the training process. So we have a limit of a number of runners per coach, and we have about 13 coaches right now, and that gets the limit, and that's why we are not able to open seats for everybody who would like to join us. So that said, we wanted to see what can we do for those 100 odd folks, which all of you basically, we can do something for them, for you all as well. And that's how we created this Runners High with Bala Lite edition. So let me explain to you what that is. Now, to understand what is Lite edition, let me first tell you what a typical runner gets in the regular runner RHWB Pro version, as I call it. The 4 elements of training typically happens. 4 elements of coaching typically happens in any given season. First one is a structured training plan. Now that's the meat and potatoes of the season. That's where our coaching knowledge comes in. We craft a training program. We figure it out how the 16 weeks of training should look like. Divide that into 3 weeks breaks, and then we have sort of a method to this madness. As I always say, there is a science and an art and experience that is used to build these programs, and we deliver these programs, these training programs, every 3 weeks in 3-week chunks, as we call it, the mesocycles. And that is a fundamental core of the training program, which is the structured training plan. The second thing is, every weekend, like you see in this message, we also have weekend messages. Most of the times it comes from me, sometimes other coaches chime in too. In these weekend messages, I provide you context, the why, the what, and the how of your training regimen, so that you know what you're planning, what you're supposed to do, how you've been doing till now, and I share some running theories, all that good stuff. Every weekend, this is the podcast with coach series, and this is part of the training program. So we provide that. We also provide time to time podcast with other runners. See, the idea here is learning happens not just from the coach to the runner. Learning happens from your fellow runners as well. So in recognition of that theme, we, myself and few of my friends, we host regular podcast. We talk to various runners, RHWB runners, non-RHWB runners, excellent runners. We talk to them, understand their journey, and maybe share a few learnings. We all can share some few learnings from them. So that's the podcast with runners series that we provide. In addition to that, we also have a website, a comprehensive website, runners only website, a member section. Members can go in and go through multiple resources, discussion boards, all these past coach messages, everything is out there. And then finally, we also have a coach one-on-one sort of connect. The idea here is Final Surge is our coaching app. That is where these training plans are loaded, as you would have probably seen during the orientation video. The runner goes and does the run as per the coach training plan, and this Final Surge records the run, and the coach on the other side is able to see those runs and offer feedback to those runners on a regular basis. That's the 4th step that a typical sort of training season looks like. So if you look at it, you have a training plan, you have the weekend messages from me, you have access to the website, and you also have a one-on-one coach training that's providing feedback for every run. So this is in nutshell what a training looks like. Now from a perspective of Runners High Lite versus Pro version, what we are planning to do is for the Lite program folks, you will get the top 3 of these 4 items, which is a structured training plan through our Final Surge app. You will get access to the weekend messages from myself and the podcast. You will also get access to the website where you can connect with other runners, discussion boards, and access to various material. The only thing that you will not get in the Runners High Lite version is an access to a coach, one-on-one coach who provides you one-on-one feedback. That's the only thing, because as I said, that is the constraint. So that's the Runners High RHWB Lite version, and it's a self-serve training program. Essentially, that's how all training programs are. Most of the training programs are like that. So it's a self-serve training program with the sprinkling of some customizations like podcast and training coaching sessions. We also will give you up to 3 webinars with the coaches through the season, where you can sign in and also listen and hear directly from the coaches on how you're training and how your plan is, and few tips on what you need to do going forward. So that is the RHWB Lite version. I have shared with you how to, in this email as well. I'll send you a link. Click on the link if you're interested. You can sign in, go through the process. You can sign in, and the season you will start along to the end of this month. You will see that in your Final Surge app, the training plans, and then you can just be along with us. Some of the advantages of RHWB Lite program, especially for those of you who missed out: 1, you don't have to wait for another 4 months to join the RHWB community. That's number 1. Number 2, since it's self-serve, you can also figure out whether this is for you. You don't want to join the whole thing and then after 3 weeks we know that there are folks who feel that this may not be for them. This could be a quick and easy way for you to figure it out whether this is for you. Number 3, if you have joined already this season as Runners High RHWB Lite program, for the next season when we open it up, you get advanced access to get into the program before we open it up for others. That's what happened this season. So you get 3 days sort of advance notice first for you to first sign up, and then we open up for the new runners for the next season. So that could be another advantage. And finally, we know that every season about up to 10% of attrition takes place from the main cohort. So we have 500 folks. We expect up to 50 people leaving the program for one reason or the other. When that happens, and if you're doing well in the RHWB Lite program, we will offer you to port over to the main program as well, maybe 1, 2, 3 weeks from now. So those are all the advantages you can consider. So if you're interested, if you think this is suitable, self-serve program is suitable for you, sign up, and then we will go from there. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.